I'm talking about them big old trees that still got them roots you still seeing out there. Man, you gotta walk around it. I can't even go straight to the grass. So the one from the wall, that's Robin. You put that stuff on out there, the outside, y'all fall back on the break. First things first, it's easy about press door two. Had a root of time, in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. No problem. Great millstone. Shalom. Jesus and brothers, that is true. Shalom to brothers and sisters listening, studying, turning themselves to food. Shalom. So I'm going to talk to you today. Y'all, a prophecy is moving real fast. Real fast. What's going on right now is the money is getting shook up. The money getting shook up is getting prepped for that MOTB, the micro CHIP. So you got all the major players. You know, right now we got what they call that a currency war or a battle where the U.S. or government will put sanctions on somebody and then, you know, ruin their economy. What's happening, we're at the point now to where that's backfired. They started on Russia, which we're going to bring out scriptures on that. Started out with Russia. Russia gathered up other nations. They started a new currency called the BRICS. You know, the BRICS currency, which is going to destroy the U.S. dollar as the reserve currency. When that happens, that's going to collapse the whole global market, monetary market, which that's what the elites want. They're going to issue in something else that's going to have everybody running to in order to, you know, buy or sell. You know, to get their goods. They're going to be doing it. They're going to put everybody in a bad situation. And the first thing to do that, you got to collapse the current rulership, the current government, which is backed by what? The U.S. dollar, the petrodollar. That is reign supreme right now. Right now, that's under attack. You got the BRICS nations, which stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. They got other nations with them. They're going to meet in South Africa on the 22nd of this month. What they're going to talk about is putting in their currency as the new reserve currency of the whole world, backed by gold. That's going to kill the dollar. The dollar's dying to speak right now. It's all prophecy rolling out. That's what we tell everybody, like, don't get so comfortable in Babylon the Great or America, you know, using this dollar or what we got. You got to get ready to lose all of this because it's about to go. Get ready for that transition. If you real comfortable, hey, it's going to be bad for you. Esau, yeah, it's going to be a snare. You know? So I'm going to come up. Let's see what I got. I'm going to come with the opening precept. You might come with it. James 5:1. Yeah.
I got one right. This is on Proverbs 11:28. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch.
See that right there? Hey, don't trust in your money. Money not going to save you. You know? The Lord said trust in righteousness. Righteousness is what delivers. You know? Trusting with the Lord had your faith. And I noticed what you say, the love of money. You love money, hey, it might be bad for you, man. Because I know what that's gonna lead you to. Because Esau got a plan. He done made a snare which goes into a trap. For everybody that love money, he's gonna put a device in your body so he can track you. And once you get the device in your body, you're no good. So how about you shot if you're an Israelite?
I'll be like take on that. That precept you just read, he said he that trusted in riches shall fall, right? And then he said he that trusted in righteousness shall have pretty much our life never peace. And that pretty much that also goes to what we quote all the time in the Proverbs 3 and 5. You know, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not onto thy own understanding. But when you lean on your own understanding, there you are an individual that trusts in riches. All right. And then another very next precept said, in all thy ways acknowledge him. All right. Acknowledge you how about me outside. That's the true money. That's the true riches. Okay. And he shall direct our path. Right. So, that's, ultimately that's what we out here to tell you. Trust in your how about me outside, not the tangible things of this world. All right. So we're going to go ahead and got the preach up. All right. This is James chapter 5, verse 1. And it said, go to now, ye rich man, weep and howl, for your misery shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments moth-eaten. your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. He shall heap treasures together for the last days.
You hear they say, go now, how ye rich man. So all these dudes got them head companies, Fortune 500 companies, you're not the top elite, what they call it, the middle class. If you that, hey, you about to be howling in a minute, man. The devil about to make your money be worthless. But the money gonna go digital. The CBDC, central bank digital currency, they about to switch it over to that. So if you got all your pride, I got money, especially these hood niggas, they put their money to their ear, the money calling, or they'll put throwing money out, make it rain. Hey, the devil about to do away with that dollar. And that's why I said all your midgets should come and find you. So you done spent your whole life chasing the bag. You want to bottom will ask for a bag, stepping over people to get the bag, being treacherous to your brother to get the bag, and then the devil about to say their bag is no longer valid. That's gonna bring a lot of misery. Like I done did all this sick stuff to get this bag, all this sick stuff to get this bag. Hey, that's gonna make Jake gonna bug out tremendously when that happens.
First Timothy 6 and start at 8. It says, and have food and raiment, let us be therewith content. It says, but they that will be rich fall into temptations and snares, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
That kind of goes the same precept we just brought out right there, man. Same thing. Your midgets come upon you, you put your trust in your money, it's gonna go bad for you. Because really that shouldn't have been your mindset. Like you're listening you're supposed to build your treasure up in heaven. Spiritual things, spiritual works, not, I'm getting my hustle on. I'm about to go, pop a little ray, get the bags, get the bricks, get the block, get the hood rats. That's your average hood nigga Jake mentality. Like I call it crack metal, hood nigga logic. That's their perfect mindset, scheme, plot. They done did a lot of treacherous things for the love of money.
That's why that first precept said, and having food and raiment, let us be content. So just like the scripture says, your daily bread is all you need. Just look to the Lord for what you need. Like if you look at the breed, breed gonna get you in the end.
Just back you up, the Lord also says, make Luke paraphrase, he said, don't worry about the things of tomorrow. He said, shall not the birds, he said, don't the Lord feed the birds every day? So don't worry about what he because he knows what you need, And so that's another thing. That's why people also go down for those riches, because they can't stand the suffering that we have to do and endure through these curses that we up under. And this is why they actually go chase after the bank, But they in their mind, they like, I don't want to be poor no more. Okay.
That's like this Babylonian culture.
Yeah.
Like I worked sales before, and I remember we had an Edomite manager tell us that greed was good. You need the embodiment. He said you need to embody the spirit of greed so you get the sales to go out and do it. I remember I just hit my memory bank. Like Esau promotes that. Being greedy, whoever you got to take out to get it, he got like a shark or a snake mentality. Whoever you got to take out to get the money, that's what you do. And he gets the money. And so he becomes the standard. So Jake like, okay, I got to be like this devil. I got to do the same thing to get the money too, to get the respect of Eve. But Eve respects that. A man with the bag, a man with the money, he's a real man.
That's in the apocryphal right there where he said the judge as the people, the king as the people, and so the people as themselves. You look paraphrasing that in the book of Sirach, where the king are pretty much as you said, he's the standard, and so everybody else is going to follow him behind him. So this is how you know who is in authority, as in Proverbs 29 and 2, where it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's how you know who's in authority right now. These are even so-called white men. This is why we're seeing all of this wickedness, all of this iniquity.
That's a false philosophy right there to live by. That's not how about you? He didn't tell us to live like that or see that. Esau said that. So Jake, we've been in captivity so long. Jake is like, okay, they call it a rat race.
Yeah.
You're in a rat race.
Okay. Rat race.
Yeah. So Jake is in the mindset of I gotta hustle and bustle. I gotta hustle. If my bread ain't right, I gotta hit somebody. I gotta do all kind of wicked acts, really to get rich and back on the great. like to really get real rich, and you got to do a crime, most likely. Like now I understand that precept. He said it's easy for a rich man to. He said it's easy for a camel to pass the eye of a needle. The rich man gets the kingdom of heaven. Now I'm starting to really understand that precept. When I was younger, I didn't understand that. Now I get it. A lot of so-called rich men in Babylon the Great, they've done great wickedness to get their wealth. Because Esau owns the wealth. You got something there? I'm gonna just read the next verse now. It's a classic, but we quoted it already. First Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which will some covet after they have erred from the faith. It says, and pierce themselves through with many sorrows. Ooh, and I really get that precept now, man. For the love of money, some have pierced themselves with many sorrows. A perfect example of that, y'all saw John Morant, the basketball player. This dude got $20 million, but he wilding out. Everybody, like, you talk to other people, they don't know why he wilding out. Us, the truth, we know why he wilding out. He got his manhood took. So now he got to get the gun at gangsters to try to get back what he lost. Because that's what comes with that deal. What comes with that bag. It's going to be sorrow. And really, that's just the beginning of sorrow. Wait till that MOTB roll out and the devil put that micro CHIP in people, and then see how the Lord going to do then. That's why I like this part where they pierce themselves. You know, with many sorrows. And then people with their rich, with all that money and did all that wickedness, they erred from faith first because they knew, man, they couldn't make it, you know, in their daily bread. They wanted to have their riches on this side, like Esau. They probably want to die by their death by pain. And having all that money, they're going to pierce themselves with many sorrows. So when that MOTV comes, they ain't going to want to give up that money. They ain't going to want to give up that big bag that they got.
And that's because they love money more than anything else. So the fact that they don't want to give up their money, give up their big bag, they're going to continue to do more with it. Yep.
Plus, like, they're carnal. The scriptures and the faith is foolishness to them. Bring them the truth. They be like, man, you old broke nigga. Right. It don't even make sense. Man, I'm about to go do this and do that and do this little crazy stuff. And I'm about to get the bag. Because they like, they're going to come to that DMX spirit in the movie Belly. I can't eat no book. They book messing your head up. Just get money, dig down, nigga. Ain't nothing else to the shit. I had a Jake Daniel say that to me. He didn't say it like DMX, but he pretty much came to me like that. You know, I had my brother kind of come to me like that too, and I was like, God damn, they gone. You know, and like I read that precept, man. I like how let's say you know y'all try spot on because that MOTB is going to pierce your skin. It's going to go in your hand and it's going to go in your head. It's going to pierce you. And man, just like there's a movie called Implanted, when it pierces them, that's gonna be many sorrows. Cause like me and Barack was talking about that. When you put that device in your head, like Esau can talk to you. He might say things to you, you can't shut it off. He's in there. He can tell you, hey, I need you to go do this. I need you to go do that. Like, and that's an eternal monologue you can't shut off. You probably didn't get no sleep. I remember watching that movie Implanted. Remember the device tell her when she could sleep, when she couldn't sleep. It was shocking her. That's that scripture coming to life, man. That's gonna be many sorrows. They're gonna wish they wouldn't have did it after they done did it. Like, dang, that money wasn't even worth it. Like,
that's gonna be the grievous sore.
Grievous, like crying.
I was just thinking that. That's Revelation 16:2.
Yeah.
That's that grievous sore. Cause that, and you know, it's funny because there was an article where you can barely find those articles where it says, you know, grievous sore is what caused that one disease, right?
Yeah.
And so, I seen brothers get their lessons taken down because you know they don't want that information out. And that grievous sword is definitely in there, man.
Yeah, I got one. Go back up what they was just saying. This is Proverbs 19:1. Better is a poor man that walketh in his integrity than he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool. That perfectly goes back what you were saying about John Morant. You know, and pretty much all of them, they all talk crazy when they got money because they pumped up. They got their security in their money. But, you know, it's better to have his word.
Like I said, who can this? Bill Cosby. They already made Michael Jackson and Prince take a dirt nap. Nipsey Hussle. Will Smith, he's feeling that. That dude, they tell he like, God damn, I'm rich, I'm on top. But tell you, look at him, tell he's straight mercy. They using his wife to kill him.
They about to do Oprah like that.
Yeah, Oprah.
They about to Oprah about to take the fall for Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
By the people that's really behind it, they ducking and hiding.
They're gonna go out there like a scapegoat.
Yep.
And her placement is already in place. Tyler Perry.
Yep.
Slide up in her spot, take the crowd. And there they go rinse and repeat. So all that shit she did, all that money she got, it's gonna be all for nothing. That's me. Hey, Oprah in misery right now. She don't realize if they're gonna get rid of me or they're not gonna get rid of me. She ain't in peace.
You seen that she was over there handing out pillows She trying to get that sympathy up because she know they about to fuck.
Yeah, and the dude she put on got caught. And I'm like, I know Oprah had a hand in that. So and that movie came out. So everybody on that trafficking stuff. So yeah, you right, man. She's not.
Yeah,
she probably ain't even sleeping at night. She probably gotta take medication to sleep. You know, and this is one of the richest Eves in America that I know of. I don't know no other Eve that's richer than Oprah. You know, but she ain't happy. She in prison right now. Like I said, she in straight misery. She don't know if she about to get that L or not. Because if she go to jail, that's gonna be a life sentence. She gonna get what Epstein was about to get. You know what I'm saying? So
they gonna fabricate her death like she killed her.
Yeah, she gonna get that like Epstein. Yeah. So she really worried. I think she ain't like you said. I think she ain't worried about the jail, the city. She worried about death. Like you know, they might get rid of. She knows too many secrets. Oprah don't know too much. So she can't be alive. She gotta go. Yeah, so they gonna have to just get rid of her. You know, so. Mark 8:36 says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul?" Woo, that's verse right there. Ox said, man, you gain the whole world. You get all that money, you got to go to get that contract like Zion Williamson, John Morant. You know, you get the record company, Little Baby, and all the little babies. Hey, you gain the whole world then. You got that money, everybody gonna worship you. Become an idol. You know, you get that Michael Jordan money. You know, Oprah money. Like I said, Oprah money. You gonna get everything in the world. But that's gonna come with misery. In a minute, you're gonna follow LeBron James. Like, you can't spend your money the way you want to. You get that money. Esau, you gotta sign off. Like I watched YouTube clip. They said they gotta go to like a group of Edomites to get any big purchase. So I'm like, really, that ain't your money, man. It's basically like a loan. You know? Like, how the hell I got some money? I got to come to you on what I want to spend it on. So now I understand why Jakes get rich and they don't do nothing for their community. They can't. Esau don't allow that. If you do, I'm about to cut your water off. You're here to look good, get jewelry, get rims, get women, look good to make other Jakes chase that same lifestyle. And that's it. That's the snare, that's the trap. And then like now it's about to really step to a whole nother level. Now it ain't gonna be just about no money. That's gonna be, you know, they're gonna have them promoting the device. I got my device in my body. You know, you got Steph Curry, LeBron James. They're gonna have. I got my device. You better go get yours. Now the devil wants to track. You know, we got our phones. That ain't good enough for this devil. He wants your phone in your body. Plus, well, you know the scriptures. I'm gonna bring that out too. One of y'all can bring out that Revelation 14:9, the penalty for getting the device. When he puts that device in your body, he just got you. He said, I ain't gotta worry about you no more. When you device in your body, you go do whatever you want to do. You know, you no longer good for the marriage. You're not a virgin anymore. Esau has now branded you, which is the only law he want to keep, the Exodus law, where you say a perpetual slave. He want to do that law. Once he put the device in your body, you can go do whatever you want to do. Like he has discounted you. You are disqualified for the marriage. Disqualified for that salvation of Yahweh Shah by getting that. Because he told us in our word in Revelation, I want to say, was it 14:9, not to get it. You know, don't get that. But see, passport don't teach that. Passport don't even know what the MOTB is. He don't know what the mark of the beast is. So if he don't know how he can tell you watch out for it, he's not a watchman. He's just parroting Esau's doctrine. And he's doing it for money too. A lot of them dudes is all about the money. You know, filthy lucre. They passed the offer plate around 8 times. You know, Sister Ola needs surgery. My back, my foot is hurt. Go pass the plate around, you can help. And you don't get no edification and like know what's even coming. So the MOTB comes out, like, I feel like there's no cover for that sin because every Jake done heard it. You got the pastor elders putting out lessons. We putting out all kind of lessons. Don't get that MOTB, the grain of rice. Like, I think everybody heard that, but now it's like, do you believe that or not? And most people that got a lot of money, they're like, shit, I ain't believing that. I got to get this money, man. So give me that device because I need the money. You know, that's going to come down. I think everybody done heard it.
So, and another thing to think about, is that everybody, you know how they say the servant is not greater than his master. How Shah said if they persecute you, if they persecute me, they also persecute you. And ultimately, a lot of these celebrities, and pretty much it's going to happen to the whole world, is the devil is going to come and they're going to tempt him just like they did Yahweh Shah when he went on that 40-day fast and 40 nights. You know, with that in Matthew 4th chapter, where he put him on a high mountain and he said, if you bow down to me, I will give you all of these kingdoms. I will give you everything that the kingdom says. You know, matter of fact, because I already had it pulled up, I'll go ahead and read that, right? But it's Matthew 4:9, and it said, again, the devil takes him up on the exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things would I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship. And that's ultimately what these 2/3 Jakes and all these celebrities have done. Instead of following Yahweh Shah's footsteps, they bow down and worship the devil. Okay? And in verse 10, and this is the words of Yahweh Shah, he said, then said Yahweh Shah unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only thou shalt serve. And that's the mindset that you gotta have in this day and age when they issue their mark of the beast, their RFID. All right. But ultimately everybody in the world is gonna get that same temptation. And that temptation gonna come by if you have 20,000 in the bank and they gonna say, oh, I can give you all your money back as long as you get this implant. That's that temptation that Yahweh Shah wants to receive too. But it's gonna come in the form of digital currency to us, you know, and that's that decision you're gonna have to make ultimately in the end.
Like basically, like the devil wanted your house try to sell out.
Yeah.
They always sell out. Like the thing in Babylon the Great, America is all about get your money up, get your money, get your money. Money is king, cash is king here. You know, so Jake, that's his mindset. Plus, Jake hasn't been versed in the truth and the scriptures like that. Like we all done grew up in Christianity. That stuff really don't help you. Yeah. It don't do nothing for you. It really makes you, it sets you up better to sell out and take all the sins. What it does make you docile, it's pretty much to soften you up. So when you go off in the world, Esau can have an easy time with you. But not really think about it. Because Christianity preps you for destruction. You know, so that way we gotta give our praise towards Yahweh Shah. That he brought us back to the truth, man. We ain't with that. Christianity also preps you to love money. That all they teach us prosperity. You put $30 in the collection plate, the Lord want to bless you with 130. And they do say that. You're right. It teaches you to be covetousness, to want a lot of different shit. And instead of being content to what you have. And that was the spirit of King David. He told everybody, he told the Lord, hey, man, bless me. I'm gonna get, I can get something for it.
What I was gonna say to back you up even further with that is that this is how you know all the prophets was on the same mindset, because I always bring out 1 Peter 5:8. It said, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. And by way of you being sober, being level-headed enough to know that when not to offend the Heavenly Father with the name of Yahweh and his only begotten Son, and when you know that the devil is going to try to tempt you, you know how he's going to come and tempt you. And that's what it means to be sober. And then it says be vigilant. And ultimately, you're supposed to watch. So ultimately, when you apply that scripture, you're ultimately basically applying the words of Yahweh Shah, because you're watching. You know, as Yahweh Shah once said, watch and pray that you not fall into temptation. You know?
I got this figure from King David. His mindset was, we start here at 35. This is Psalms 119 and 35. It says, make me to go in the path of thy commandments, for therein do I delight. Incline my heart unto the testimony, and not to covetousness. It says, turn away my eye from beholding vanity, and quickening thou me in thy way. So like King David was like, man, keep me in thy testimony, keep me in this word, and not being covetous and wanting everything, right, and needing everything, and gotta have everything. And that's what Christianity teaches. They teach you covetousness. They want you to gain more money, put more money in the collection plate so the Lord can bless you with some more money, and he give you this miracle spring water and put it on your bills, and somehow you will get a $30,000 payment or some shit. And that's the same thing with when the devil was tempting Yahweh Shah. He wanted him to be coveted and wanted him to take the whole world. But he already had the whole world. He wanted to follow his own thing.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah. Back over what Carter already said. It's Hebrews 13:5. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he has said, meaning Yahweh Shah, Yahweh, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. So if you keep your faith, you're going to get everything that you need. You know?
Content with that daily bread, the Lord is going to bless you daily.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like the brother said earlier, like the Lord feed the birds. They don't have no fight.
Hey, and that's the reason I be seeing a bunch of grasshoppers running around. I'm like, well, all these grasshoppers coming around, and I know that's the heavy pop feeding the birds right there. Because birds they go after the grasshopper with the quick,
In a time of trouble, that's
And that's painful right now. They say we might have to stop off that with the Some more big, I know what it is.
On fire.
That might get by like that. See, I like that because that's the mindset we have going into. So we're not gonna bug out when the devil say, "Oh, cash has been over with. Now we're going MOTB, we're going digital currency, go get this." So I like what I said right. That's fire. We already like shit. The Lord already making all these locusts, grasshoppers everywhere. I'm gonna eat on that. You know what I'm saying? They plentiful right now. And I like what y'all said too. Cause when I used to stay at my mother's house, the house out north, I had a cherry tree in the front yard. I used to watch the birds come eat all them cherries off the tree. Like, I ain't putting no, they just boom, 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 eat, and then they show intelligence too. Like the birds will peck the seed out, then eat the cherry. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? How they do this? I'm saying the intelligent power made all of this, man. It's not what Esau said, a big bang and climbed out the soup, you came from monkeys. Man, get the hell out of here. Nah, man, everything got an intelligent design. Prophecies raining out. And I made a beautiful analogy, man. We're going to be on some locusts when the devil say you can't, eat or buy nothing unless you get my currency, that CBDC. And say to get back on that, the BRICS nation currency to come online is going to take $55 to make one of the BRICS nations. So that's going to automatically create hyperinflation over here. $2 is going to be $110. So what they're going to do is, this the plan here. This how they're going to do it, y'all, Shrala. When that happens, everybody going to panic. Because like most of us ain't better afford nothing. So devil like, I got it. I got you. We're going to use the new, what they call it, Fed coin, whatever name they want to call it. Whatever digital currency they're going to use, they're going to say, use this, you get the old price. What's going to happen with that, y'all, Shrala? Everybody going to go, okay, I'm going to go. They're going to go for it automatically. Just to get they living. Yeah, they're going to go for it, Which, hey, we even gonna be using that. That's not the MOTB just yet. Right. But that's a step. The devil does everything by steps. Like I said earlier, the one not spread, that was a step. He's moving everything to get to that MOTB, that micro CHIP. That's Esau's number one move right there. So he's going to use that BRICS nations. That's gonna collapse the dollar. People gonna panic. He's going to bring out UN troops, gonna be some panic. And then he's gonna bring up, I got you. He's gonna come in like a savior. Because most people don't know the truth, and the truth, they're going to look at that, that's relief. Like, give me that Fed now real quick. I get the old part. They're going to tell other people, go get the Fed now. And everybody going to be using that. And once everybody get comfortable using that, that's when who's going to get set up. You got to go get that, they're going to say you need technology to get in the store. Oh, I think you sent that clip. Right. You sent that clip in New York. Yeah. They got that store over there. And you can't get in unless you got the little device or whatnot. The people ain't liking it. That's enough. This thing gonna come in by bloodshed, man. Everybody see it.
Elder Apostle Tahar, and Elder Malcolm of Chicago, they both put out lessons about that.
Yeah, I'm putting one out on that too. Yeah. That's big right there. So the people ain't with that. But they're gonna get forced into it. That's why Revelation 13:16 said he calls them all. So right now the people ain't with it. And Esau know the people ain't with it, but what he gonna do? Collapse that dollar. That's gonna make him get right. When you're looking at a pack of hamburger meat worth $500, you want to use cash now?
They said they should eat a measure of wheat for a penny. And a measure of wheat was a measure of wheat is like for a penny was a day's wage. So a day's wage now it's like shit. If you use $20 an hour. And 8 hours, what is that, $160? So you're gonna get a measure of wheat for like a little bit, a couple of weeks for like $100. That's hyperinflation. And a loaf of bread might cost that. A loaf of bread, what was that? Venezuela was like $1,000 or something like that.
Yeah, God. And that's what my bread cost. And see, that's gonna do is that's gonna make the people migrate to the Fed now, automatically, just that one move. They're gonna be like, I ain't got a choice. Another piece of information I wanted to bring out too, because I just did a lesson on it, is that all the money that people been receiving through cash out, they about to start making people get taxed on it. If you receive a certain amount of money over 600 every year to cash out, they're gonna make you start paying taxes on it. And that's another form of unrighteous decree. They're gonna make people go get their bed now situation.
That's straight up. We already getting taxed with your check on top. Then when you buy any goods, you get taxed. Right. Now if I do a purchase of $600, you gonna tax me again?
Yeah, maybe if you receive over $600 a year on cash out, they're gonna make you pay taxes on that.
And you know that I look at that move too. You know what they're doing with that move? That's gonna make people migrate from cash.
Yep.
They're already getting rid of cash out. Everybody can quit using it, go to whatever new they pull up.
That's exactly the reason why I brought it up.
I done did that before. That's real easy to do. So everybody's gonna drop cash out. The devil's all about dropping cash. He wants a digital asset because he wants to track everything. He wants to track everything and know everything. Like right now, I'm gonna cut a yard, get $20. Esau don't know about that.
Right.
He can't tax me on that. That was between my agreement with whoever yard I cut. 40 for the yard, I'm gonna get 40. And that's a day's labor, day's wage. How it's supposed to be. He don't know about that. He trying to do away with that. He don't like that. You ain't getting no under the table money. You ain't getting no money. I want to see your every purchase. So the money go digital, and I want to cut a yard. Me and her gonna have to, do our little phone apps, all that. And this devil gonna know, okay, Sister Ola gave you $40 at 2:00 to cut her yard. Oh, I'm gonna need to tax about $5 of that. You did this, you done hit that, need to tax you on that. And it's like, dang, that's no freedom, man. Like, God dang, devil. So you gonna tax me on every little thing to do, every little move I make. I said, me and Marek told her they're gonna do things like climate control tax, carbon tax, trash disposal tax. You're gonna look at your dollar, and you might get down your check, you got about $20 left. I just devil to tax the mess out. You ain't gonna come back like, okay, if you get this device in your body, that'll waive all those taxes. And we don't know, bro, what they gonna do? Oh, give it to me then. I gotta live. Go ahead and let me have it. Because he don't feel like what we said was true. He don't think he's gonna be penalized for that. And he gonna look at us like, Jacob the mentality, I gotta eat. And I gotta eat, I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm a man. I gotta take care of my house. Yeah, so he gonna tell us, man, forget all that. You wanna believe in some mysterious man in the book, man, you cry, I gotta eat, man. We're in the real world. This is real life. I want to know everything. This is 28:3. It says, behold, they are wiser than Daniel. It says, there is no secret that they can hide from thee. So that's exactly what that digital currency is doing. They don't want no secrets hiding from you when it comes to this money. They want to be like, I see that. I see it. Right. No, you owe me 10% of that. Shit. And they wise to do evil. That's what they're wise in. They're wiser than they to do evil. And that's unrighteous decrees right there.
And that's one of the main reasons why they're trying to do away with cash out and trying to force everybody to go to Fed Now. So Fed Now is gonna most likely be the new cash out.
Gonna take over everything. Let's go to Fed Now. Yeah, bro. And then like I said earlier, right there, that's so that they can see every cent you spend, and they're gonna raise the taxes on people. They're gonna want to tax that 10%, 15%, and we're at the point where the grind, we can't take no more taxes, man. God dang, we struggling to get our daily bread taxing us so much. And I read the precept: be wise to do evil. Right. The only thing Esau good is being evil. I know the only thing you give him credit for. He can't do nothing beneficial, nothing helpful, but to do something wicked, Esau's an expert. He's an expert, man. Like, you want to create some suffering on somebody or put somebody in a bad way, go talk to a so-called white man. Hey, he gonna give you all kind of ideas and plans on how to do wickedness. Like, they're great at that, And now they're like, right now, we thinking they got think tanks to think to do evil. They gather around coffee, little what's that, tea and hashes, little biscuits. How can we impress the children of Israel even more? Yeah, crumpets. Yeah, they right now they speak somewhere in the think tank. Like, shit, they still making it. What we do now, Johnson?
He's also good at being wicked. He can make it look like it's beneficial.
And he do. I feel like Christianity is wickedness, and then Jake like it's good for me, and they'll fight you on that. Christianity. Get rid of the lethal injection, and they're coming up with different ways to kill people. The way the shit they thought of was so weak, they was talking about the smashinator. Where you smash 111 people like once when the room was just closed, or something. It was like another one where you sit in the church and this thing could rip your hand off. I'm like, I tell you, man, like they thinking of all kind of ways we can improve this shit. I'm like, that's worse than that damn people in Jackson. And that's like children. I'm thinking of Smashinator. Man, it's like little kids, and they supposed to be smart, educated. Smashinator, we go smush them all together with the pipes. We execute a lot of them at once, just put them in the room and just have a room closed. And stuff. I'm like, oh, this fucked up. Like, that's the devil, man. It was horrible. Like, that's the devil. They came out of these stuff now. That's something my son to think of, man. That's not. They said that's worse than what they did. That's less humane. They said the devil, he can't. They wicked, man, and they gonna run this day plan. You got something?
Yeah, I got a quick pre-touch. Y'all pretty much broke it down. This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. And it said, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. In verse 2, and it said, they convey fields and take them by violence and houses and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
Woo, oppress a man in his own house, even in his heritage. Prevent, take fields. Do your homework. What group of people do that? Esau go everywhere, take people land, take resources. And we had to point out, like, if I go somewhere, like say I'm in the court of law, I tell the judge, Your Honor, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Man, that cuff him right now, I'm going to jail. Let's say I'm a terrorist. So that's suppressing me in my own heritage. I can't even claim what I am. There's another precept that said, who did he say? Esau said he never keep it back home. Oh yeah. Hey, I think you should know that saying. You say all the time. That people crack you up. And they say, if you find evil there, he be there first.
That's in Shabbat. That's in Shabbat.
Yeah. About to get there, man. That's why that one precept comes. So he comes to the field to take him by violence. He's like, oh yeah, that's Poppy over there. That's the whole thing. He never stays at home. He goes all the way to some other land, go ravish them and kill them, and then take their resources. Never keeping them at home. Yeah. And the big thing on that, he's so sick on not keeping that home. He saw go to the country like, hey man, why y'all not doing Africa today? Why y'all not doing sodomy? If you do some sodomy, I'll give you $1 billion in aid. And other countries like, now we don't do sodomy, they destroy my country. They, y'all savage. Military coming, they throwing the whole country up. They want to, be the national, holy how they supposed to be. Or execute their president and put in a puppet prison. God, they do that move a lot. That's like when they go to move. And now we're at the point where everybody's catching on to that. Haiti is like shit, totally rebelling against Babylon the Great. Big time. Matter of fact, all the African countries, the Hamite countries, they getting rid of all them little puppet leaders. Who at night did a coup, they getting hip to that. So they getting rid of all them old puppet leaders and they putting the leaders that they want. Like we like this dude, he military, he talking about using our resources, our money. Hey man, get that little puppet dude up out of here. So that game they used to use all the time, but now it's going away with. That's how I know Esau in trouble. God. Exactly. They getting told up to him. All he had to do was concede and say, okay, we're going back to Russia. He could have still had his country. He wanted for what? Greed, power, pride. He wanted to go back to Russia. I remember that. That's what I said. If he would have just said, okay, we back in Russia, his country would still been cool, everything been all right. Hey, he'd probably be on the winning team. Because he'd be part of the Prince Nation. He wanted to what? Because you already know what it was. The Babylonians, America putting money in his pocket. That's why the people in Ukraine don't like him, because he's getting kickback. Do what they say do. Now his whole country's a mess over what? Like we said, it go back to money. Yeah, Babylon Great was giving dude money. So he went against what his people wanted, because they said they want to go back to Russia. Like I said, they did a vote. Majority of people say they want to go back to being in Russia. He said no, because he's getting what? He's getting money from Babylon Great America. Now look at your country. And then it's so bad you over talking noise, you ain't even there. You over there in NATO countries in Europe talking about I need more aid. He talking about more money. We need more. Hey man, if I was in Ukraine, I'm like, hey man, we about to try to run a phone dude and knock dude off, man. We over here suffering.
All the NATO countries trying to go to BRICS now.
I got both of those precepts. First will be in Habakkuk chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 3. And it said, for the vision is just for a point in time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith, by his faith. Yet also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is at death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Esau to the team, man. Esau want everything. He want resources. He want people. He wants the worship. This devil want everything. If you show up in the country, you got something good, and it's popular, like it, this devil comes to, hey, he can't talk you out of it. He gonna use force to get you out of it. By the sword.
And that's that very next precept right there, because that's his motto right there. Order at chaos, but the order out of chaos, he's going to create chaos. And this is Ecclesiastes, aka Sirach, chapter 12, and verse 17. And it says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. I'm going to read that again. It says, if adversity come upon them, thou shalt find him there first. And who is that him? None other than Esau, even the so-called white man. And though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee.
Ooh, that's MO right there. He come in. He used fantastic. He used our word to get countries and continents, man. Y'all come over here to spread the word of Jesus Christ. Yep. Y'all close your eyes. Pray with your eyes closed and close their eyes. They wake up and it's a knife in their stomach. You know, he tell them it's God's will for me to get this man. Lay down. They go in there and ravage the women and children. That's what that devil do.
Verse 18. And he said, he shall shake us like he would shake his hand and clap his hand and wait for money and change his countenance.
Ooh, change his face. So he gonna come in smiling. I'm sure. All right. We're good. I'm here to give infrastructure. We're gonna build the infrastructure, clean water. You know, we're gonna get you some clean food and give you medicine. Ooh, that's another one too. You come in, that devil come in, I'm gonna give you some medicine. You better not take it, man. That's how it go, like it's something good. They're gonna get it. And the devil gonna come on like an intercom and they see a Trump. And they gonna realize I done messed up. They're gonna say, why are you outside of zone 352? Get back in your zone 0046. Look the credits every 2 minutes you have this zone. Popping like intercom, why are you asleep? All citizens are not to be sleeping at 6 p.m. You supposed to be reporting to do your task in this area. Like Demolition Day. Oh yeah, I love that. You're gonna find 2 credits every time you're doing something wrong. And you're gonna be a total control over that. God, they tricked you and playing like it was good, but hey, go watch that movie, y'all. It's called Demolition Man. Well, Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. In that movie, they had the CHIP in the movie. Remember when he got fresh up the ice? They had to go ahead and put the device in his body. They said everybody got it. Hey, that was a good movie, man. Very good movie. He could. Freedom of speech was gone. That movie right there, that was a very prophetic movie. I recommend all y'all trying to go watch that. I got it on DVD. Go watch the movie Wesley Snipes, Sylvester Stallone. That's Esau really his fantasy. That's what he want to bring online. You know, it's gonna be they about to get rid of freedom of speech now. Who is like licking their chops to take over? If we under a pandemic, the Constitution gets suspended. Who takes over power? Biden signs into law to where the WHO takes over in any type of domestic pandemic situation. You go by WHO rules. But WHO was basically talking about like brother the lesson. And they basically saying like we gonna be the deuce to animals. We're on the same level as animals. We ain't gonna get no right. We're gonna get this. A universal basic income. You might be landing a FEMA camp. You know, it's gonna be a FEMA camp. They're gonna say it's a home though. They're gonna say it's a flat. That's like a camp. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in there. And you can't go to city to city. You can't do nothing without getting about 10 permissions, you know. And if you're doing anything to buck the system, Esau gonna snatch you up. And then you ain't gonna get no help from y'all but y'all because you got the device in your body. Like you gonna look like the part for me. I never knew. Mine stands stiff with me. My people ain't got a device in their body. You know, and I'm gonna get this right here while y'all getting that. But we gotta bring this out. It's like the main thing. And this is Revelation 13. I'm gonna start at 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in the forehead. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell. Said he has the mark of the name of the beast or the number of the name. 18, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, but it's the number of a man, and his number is 636. That barcode got the 666 on it. It's the number of a man. That man is Esau Edom, aka the white man. And when the money goes digital, that's how I can stop buying or selling. Unless you have, you know, my device. I can do that. And he said, both small, great, you're gonna have everybody on. As everybody starting to realize, like, when the US economy collapses, the whole global economy gonna collapse. Everybody's economy is intertwined with each other. You know, all the merchants, overseas, everybody got rich off Babylon the Great, man. Off them stealing and killing and destroying. So if American society collapse, everybody gonna collapse.
I want to read that very same verse in the NLT version right here, just so people can, you know, so really the false prophet gonna try to say what the market beat is anyway. What they're gonna try to say is otherwise besides that MOTP, RFIDCHIP. But real quick, it's Revelation 13 and 16 in the NLT. It says he required everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or on their forehead, which we know that it's gonna be an implant. You know, he thought he'd try to change it up right here. But in verse 17 will be the point. It says, and no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. And it said, wisdom is needed here. Let one with understanding solve the meaning of the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. So right here, verse 17 in NLT, it says you need that mark in order for you to buy and sell in this society. And also, what was that? Charles Schwab in the World Economic Forum, he said in order for you to participate in society, you got to have that CBDC, right? And so we're telling you that market fee is that RFIDCHIP. That's what it is, all right? And all them other podcasts can tell you otherwise. But they're going to lead you to that slaughter if you do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Man. Well said. Like the devil, man. As I said, I don't say they get by with that. Like when you read scriptures and say you cannot buy and sell since you have it, that should show you it's an economic type of thing. It ain't no spiritual mark or worshiping Jesus, none of that stuff. This is dealing with money. Yeah,
all they do is that's so small.
They pushing comfort, they pushing peace and safety.
Right.
People that want to hear the sweet things, don't want to hear the and get yourself together type of thing. They want to be lives.
That's good right there. That's in the scripture where in Isaiah where he said prophesied unto these smooth things, prophesied me to deceit. And you notice that all the false prophets, they have people in the congregation that are like that. They are of their mind.
So there's been a whole bunch of questionable things that people been coming out and saying. People just sat there in the congregation and they like a hopeful letter and said, you said what?
Like, get up, walk out. Hopefully that would most likely apply 1 John 4:1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit. You know, ultimately you're gonna try that spirit, you're gonna see, okay, this person I shouldn't be listening to right here because he's not speaking according to this word right here. Yeah,
No. The word of the Lord ain't in the Holy Bible,
but the word of the Lord is contained within the Bible.
Yeah, he said the Bible is not the word of God, but the word of God is not the Bible. Yeah, so it's like you can straight lock yourself.
Yeah, man. And ultimately,
straight state. His dude said, they got going by the book of Hebrews that said, thus said the Lord. Yeah. Remember, I said they're not using Hebrews. I'm like, dude, that's what faith is. Like, how you going? And then you moving words, books. What the Lord say? Moving books.
Right,
I said that cat, man, they about to be destroyed, man.
With that, I think that's Proverbs 30:6. Add now thou unto the word, and let thou be found alive.
Ooh, hey, that dude did that, man. And I'm gonna pull this right here.
22 and 19, 18. Yep.
I'm gonna pull this right because it's gonna go on with both y'all just said, man, especially the lies. This is Proverbs 30:8, and it reads, "Remove far from me vanity and lies. give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. That go back to what I said earlier, your daily bread, man. The Lord ain't gonna give you too much, he ain't gonna give you too little. He's gonna give you just enough convenient for you. Work the Lord and do what you need to do. You know? Because he ain't gonna make you this real poor, it ain't gonna make you real rich. That's a precept too. It said, I forgot what song. You should paraphrase it. It said, don't make me too poor because I'm a curse the Lord. Don't make me too rich because I'm not gonna need the Lord. Keep me in the daily bread. I can't look at the precept book, but it's definitely in there. It go perfect with that, but I just read it right there.
And I tell you what, going back to Matthew 4 chapter, because Yahweh Shah wasn't tempted by the devil again, in the very first verse, you know, I'm gonna start at verse 1, Matthew 4 and 1. He says, then Yahweh Shah led up the spirit into the rich tempting of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterwards hungry. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou the son of the Most High, command these stones be made bread. Verse 4 is the point. He said, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh Shah. And see, and that's pretty much going back into what the Aki brought out. He said, people with knowledge and understanding. And see, and Yahweh Shah showed that example when he was tempted of the devil. And this is why we're supposed to be followers of Yahweh Shah right there. Because he's showing you, all throughout the scripture, he showed you an example. He showed you how to be living in the sinful flesh and how to walk in the sinful flesh as well. But he said right there, he told the devil right there, he said, by every word, he said, man is not to live by bread alone, offer me food, you know, money, but also by living by the word of Yahweh Shah, offer me, going back to what James said, be you doers of the words and not hearers only.
No, you gotta do the work. A lot of people here don't really take it seriously, right? And that's why they're not gonna be what's that? He said, because you kept the word of my patience, I keep the hour temptation. Yep. At least paraphrasing.
Right. Revelation in the 3rd chapter.
Exactly. So I'm gonna bring this right here because I want to bring out the penalty it can take micro CHIP, which is the MOTP. So this Revelation 14:9, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of indignation, and he should be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So if you take that device, hey, Yahweh is going to punish you. He said fire and brimstone. That goes to the chariots, the thermonuclear missiles that's going to be fired. That's how you're going to be tortured fire and brimstone, man. It said the presence of the angels and the presence of the Lamb. Who's the Lamb? The Lamb is Yahweh Shah. He's that perfect sacrificial lamb right there. So the Lord going to be with that and let you burn. You're not going to get beamed up in no chariot and get salvation if you got that micro CHIP in your body. You know, if you got that, he said, hey, you're gonna get that right. You're gonna know about pain, man. You know, you're gonna get the wrath of Yahweh. He said you're gonna get it without mixture. You're gonna get the pure wrath, man. And I don't want that. You don't want to smoke with the Lord, man. He's gonna give you a very horrible, excruciating death. You know, if you take that MOTB, which the majority of the world is prepped to already get it. You know, so we talk to the whole elect sheep, like, don't get there, resist that. Build your resistance up now. You know, start following and believe, putting your faith in the Lord right now. So when it's getting ready to manifest, it's not far out. You know, a lot of 2/3 will say, oh, children got to deal with that. Oh, that's far away. No, it ain't, man. They crashed $1 this year. They crashed $1 at the end of the month they wanted to. You know, they wanted to. So everything is prepped. The MOTB is prepped. Elon Musk got the neural link. He's putting it in people right now. He got FDA approval. So everything is already about, I like what you read that Habakkuk 2 and 3. So at the end it shall speak.
Not lie.
They're not lie. So everything the Lord said is gonna come to pass and now coming to pass. You can see it.
He said, though it tarry, wait for it, because it surely comes.
It's gonna surely come. It's the time that Larry gonna have later on all that, man. I don't even feel like it's tarrying no more. It's here.
Right.
You know? It started at 7. It says, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. Verse 8 to 20. It says, but the fearful, unbelieving, and the abominable, the murderers, the whoremongers, the scoffers, the idolaters, the liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with
fire and brimstone, which is the second death.
Woo! And that whole list that he just went down right there, those are all the people that mind the things of the flesh right there. All of those people he said, the fearful, the unbelieving, the whoremongers, all of those people that pretty much occupied in the affairs of this world, they're going to reach that second list.
The scoffers, the idolaters, that goes the scoffers, those who scoff us for saying the the Mark Luther, the CHIP.
Hey, and see, and right there, that tells you right there, Apostle John was seeing, basically was seeing a vision that the Lord got a hit with, where it goes back to what Ezekiel the 9th chapter, where it said slaves utterly made in little children. All right, with those who don't have that spiritual mark, which is at the Y. So if you ain't got that spiritual mark, the Heavenly Father is going to slay you. He's going to kill. This is why the 2/3 is going to be cut off and die. Those are the 2/3 right there in that list right there.
You don't want to be in their lots. I'm telling you to come beat the Lord while he may be found. While his word is out, his information is out. You got all these good edifying lessons on YouTube. You know, just going out in the highway and Hedges. You know, while that's going out, man, get it while you can. Because when it go down, when all this hit, man, you're not going to be able to. You're going to be, like I said, they're going to be searching for us. Where he at, man? He said this, he said that. I'm looking for the prophecy where I said. We're going to be applying what we learned. We ain't got time to break down those scriptures for you. You should have got it while you had the liberty, while everything was still going. Get the scriptures now. Don't wait till it's too late. Then I want to, now I need to know. What's the names? Now they can get it, man. Why you got liberty? Get it now. You know?
I got a quick precept to back you up, man. This is Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. And it says, behold, the days come, says the Lord Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the word of the Lord Yahweh Yahweh. And it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it.
See, there it goes. We at the point where they about to do that. You know, YouTube, brother, what's that, far about, he put it out there. YouTube talking about taking down all our channels. So they got now getting more control of the narrative. You know, the reason they feel like they planned their work so good last time is because the prophecies here put out the prophecy and people listen to us and they didn't go for it. So now they're like, okay, I just got to get rid of YouTube. They're probably going to ban the Bible completely because it don't serve them no more. The Bible is cool.
They're already trying to make an AI Bible.
So that's going to be their new religion. You know, so the Bible served them when it ran with their nerve. Everybody's all Jesus Christ, turn the other cheek. I was all good. Now that the prophecies in the Bible bring out true prophecy, telling everybody what they about to do and who they are, they're like, hey, that book is divisive. That book is hate speech. You know, we need to get rid of that.
And guess who they using this? Guess who they using this calling the Bible hate speech? The alphabet agenda.
They give all the rights to. So, hey, the word is not gonna be our fault. We're not gonna be our fault. And everything, the process is all moving quickly. I know this is real quick. It's like the more we get to the end of this thing, the faster everything is coming, like all at one time. You know, you got the wolf talking about the 1-9 coming back. You got the money, US dollar about to crash, BRICS nation about to come online. The other nations getting their weapons ready, they got to go to war. You got, Africa Hammer's about to be totally liberated from Babylon the Great. That's gonna be something. Babylon the Great needs Africa's resources to, uphold themselves. And then
not only do they need their resources, man, the Africa, they got countries on top of countries.
Food, all the food they get from Africa, everybody get cut off. And then China might say, you know what? Hey, no more for me either. That's really gonna hurt Babylon the Great. Everything you get, folks say made in China. You know?
They already cut the lights out in France because they can't get no energy from Africa.
See that? See? What I'm talking about? France ain't got no lights. They can't get their power from Africa no more. That's about to be all of Babylon the Great. And at least they want that. They're like I said earlier, poured out of chaos. They're gonna create chaos. He's gonna come in like a superhero. I got it. Put this micro CHIP in your body. You got a facility we'll take you to. You'll be safe. We got clean water. We got food. Put this device in your body. You good. And if Jake don't know nobody, they're gonna do it. They're gonna feel like I ain't got no choice. Or they're gonna feel like, I gotta do it to feed my babies. Like they not gonna put their faith in the Lord at all. They don't even know the Lord. I said you got a lot of Israelites who don't know the Lord. At the point I feel like you need to know the Lord. If you don't know the Lord and the devil shut the lights out, it's gonna be bad for you, man. You ain't gonna know what to do. You ain't gonna know who your enemies is. You got Jake's running right up to the military. Yeah, we over here. This little Tay-Tay. Hawaii, we hungry. They're gonna get us walkie-talkie. Y'all got about 4 tangos. Come on. It's like that. You don't even know that's your enemy. Yeah, they don't even know. They're gonna run right to it. They don't know to be quiet. You know, roast up some little grasshoppers or something like Jake ain't in that mindset.
They don't know to apply that precept with the proverb, which it said, the food of man sees the evil coming out of himself.
Exactly. But you gotta know your enemies is. You got a lot of Jakes. I tell them so-called white man, your enemy, man, Jake, me and him would be an enemy. The white man gave me a job.
Right.
The white man been good to me. There's hatred in your heart. You in the hate group. You know?
So many of them, like, man. And if it wasn't for this white lady, man, she took me to church and gave me all that.
God, you know? Exactly. Now I'm at the point now, I don't even fight. I just lay back. Like, okay, what's that white man love you? Wait till get to the nitty gritty, you gonna see.
And that's what you call applied wisdom right there. But what the Christian say? He that is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Exactly.
He that is righteous, let him be righteous.
They not to fight no ignorant Jake don't want to hear the truth. Hey, you think Esau good? We'll see if Esau good. I'm looking at them crazy. I'm like, who you think taxes were all crazy? You know, all you gotta do a little history. Go back 50, 60 years of your people's history. The white man good then, what he do for you then? He ain't changed.
You got grandparents that lived through that time. Tell me how they tell you about it.
Exactly. But I don't know if you gonna hear from them. They gonna tell you too, the white man gave me a job.
Right, yeah.
You know, my grandparents all
We can forgive and forget.
Yeah, they gonna have you in the wrong spirit, man. Right. Watch out for them too. They love. You know? So, hey man, it's about to get bad, man. Esau about to show his horn. He's about to show how diabolical he is. See, he done lost the facade. He done lost the finesse. He's been made bare. You know? So he ain't got no choice now but to show you, you know, his true nature. Show you how ruthless he is. How you know, how he get down. Plus, they try to do a reset. What Trump say, make America great again? Yeah. The devil realized he in a trick bag. To reset, make my country good again, you got to go back to slavery. I don't want to pay you no livable wage. No, man, I want to do like I did your great grandpa. I want to give you some slop, and you go out here and you fix and you do work, man. Move these packages, you do this thing, and that's how we're gonna fix my economy. I need my free slave labor back. That's what Esau saying. And
that was that and that slogan right there pretty much goes to what Psalm 55 and 21 in Shabbat, the 12th chapter as well too, because he said the enemy speaks sweetly with his lips. You see, when he said make America great again, he made it sound good. You know,
yeah, it sounds good. He might.
Yeah.
No.
And some of them 2-3 bug out Jake that was supporting his ass too. They sound good to him too.
Mecca had one. It's a lot of them too.
Yeah.
And it's so common to do. They like if you still come to politics strong, I feel like you're really a fool. Yeah, I mean, Democrat. It's not Democrat. No, it's not Republican. All of them, both of them is criminals, man. You know, they both operate the same. That's like you tell me, is a cripple gangster or a blood gangster? Guess what? They both gangsters. They wear different colors. They might have a different routine of how they do it, but they do the same thing. Kill and sell drugs. Same thing. They do the same thing. They just put on suits. And they kill you with paperwork. You know what I'm saying? It's a stroke of the pen with them. They off in the office with a desk. They sign some legislation that's gonna jack you up. You know what I'm saying? Jake got to get his little pistol off his dresser and go out and find you and do something to you. You know.
That's Esau's two-party system. It's used in 2 different areas of the community.
God, but it's the same progress.
And red and blue is all over.
Yeah.
Like back in the day in the boxing, they used to have they
red
still do got a red.
Yeah, you got a red point, blue point.
But it was political then. That's how they used to fight out their differences.
Have some big fights to death. Yeah. When we're going to that box.
That's what I'm saying. That's all.
My God, look at that history. And then you want to put, I'm Democrat. I'm Republican. Nigga, you a fool. That's what I'm saying. Let's go see them old days talking that like, you ain't figured it out yet. In my 38 years of living, I don't figure that out. I figured it out way back then. Like, you still rolling on that Jake this. The 2/3, like, they don't have a light switch in their head. They don't never click. They just go through the motions and go through the motions, get kicked in the butt, go through the motions, and it never just, I'm like, they're not critical thinking. Like, they haven't just sat down and thought about your situation.
said the October is on the act back, but it's not the opposite.
Don't consider, man. That's all I think about. Consider, like something ain't right, man. And so now we know what they got to do these moves, the economic moves. All these moves the devil is doing is to get so he can put a device in your body, micro CHIP. Once you put that in your body, he ain't got to worry about you no more. He ain't a woman black. I just put my room in him. We got him down. Exactly. Hey, watch this. Right? They put some button, call him up right now. Hey, like the movie we talked about earlier, they keep on Tyrone. They might be so high tech, they push a button and you do what they say do. They make you go commit a murder.
She want to chip you in here.
Yeah, I'm saying they can revoke me like watch this. They probably same guy watch me do this.
Not the lift.
Hey, you want to see something funny? Tell somebody jump off the building. Watch this. You know, Jake just jump off the building and everybody crying. Well, I don't know why he did that. Esau made him do.
That's what they be doing when they be having people freeze up on camera.
Yeah, they push their button
They
on.
be sitting back live and watch this nigga freeze up. Holy Ghost.
God, man.
Nigga freeze up on this on live TV.
On live TV, man. It's crazy, man. They make a joke out of Jake, man. That's why now, with the wisdom not understanding how about y'all shot, we ain't going for that no more. Like, man, I'll smack the syringe out of Esau hand talking about put this in your body. You're not about to roll with you, man. Now it's over with. Time up. I know who I am. I know what I'm supposed to do, and I know there's something about somebody for me. So I'm not listening to what you say do no more. And like the Lord lets us up wisdom so cold, we acting like we rolling with it. We're gonna turn the devil at the appropriate time. So he ain't gonna see it coming. We kind of like now we rolling with his game plan. Like I'll be at work. Devil, I know you don't like me, and you want to put me to murder. Guess what? I don't like you either. I want to do the same thing. So we're on the same level playing field. I notice when you like that, Esau don't like that. Esau look at you like something wrong with him. I don't like the way he look at me. We need to do something about Tate. Tate need to do attitude. You know, I be asking Edomite tap me on my shoulder when I'm at work. I ain't even think about the Edomite. Edomite tap me on the shoulder like, hey man, you need to smile. I think you about to murder me. I'm like, I wouldn't even think about you, dude. What you talking about? That's the spirit that was on him, though. Like, I had 2 Edomites telling me that. I'm like, dang, y'all know what's about to go down. Man, I'm over here working. You all think I'm about to come get you right now? I'm like, dude, we on the clock. What my sister gonna make me to come get you right now? So I'm like, dang, the spirit is hollering at you that hard, you that scared. Because man, the spirit of truth is here, man. The spirit of Yahweh is here now. And it's on his men, and Esau afraid. Because we the control group. Esau like, what are we gonna do about this? I got this group. No, they're gonna go for it. But this group right here, they're very resilient. They don't like us, they hate us. They talk bad about it, they call us Edomite. What are we gonna do about this group? I don't think they're gonna take you. Like he's like, okay, we'll just use the droid armor. You know they say they're supposed to get spiritual power. What about that though? They like, you know what, let's wait about 2 months. Let's make some upgrade. Let's wait. That's what keep making Esau wait, man. You know, for a little bit, but he's on the point where you got to break out. He can't wait no more. Right now, I think he's waiting. Yeah, they say he's tearing because he's scared. You know, the other thing, like, wait, man, let me rack up about 6 more billion. Then we do. Did he get to that point? Let's wait a little bit longer. Now I got a deal, 7 billion. Then we'll do it. They on the point. They all like they gonna slap the pen down. No, we doing it right now. Get you on your money. We got to do it right now. Like we got more. It's getting bigger. They're getting more subscribers. It's getting bigger, man. It's getting worse. Can't tarry no more. Bring it in right now. Announce on the news. Dollar collapse.
That's when the spirit of the Lord gonna come in too. And that's another thing these devils don't know, that we're waiting on you. How about y'all try to come back? That's when we gonna get unleashed. You know, because he's gonna create this battle action. He already got it set up. And so, you know, that's what we wait on. You know, as the scripture says, wait you upon me until I rise up to the break. And that's what we wait for right there.
Isaiah 59:19.
And the fact that them devils is coming, you know, coming at us saying, you know, the hawk that came at us saying, smile. Like, nah, we gonna smile whenever y'all about to y'all shot come back and rain terror on y'all ass. That's when we gonna start smiling. You know?
God, it is going down, man. So watch out. Hey, keep your eyes on the BRICS nations. Watch the dollar. It's about this collapsing now. That's why gas is what, 360 something? Man, 350.
$3.65 last time I checked.
Okay, gas is up, dollar collapsing. Because the Saudi Arabians, you know, the ones that got all the oil, they doing a deal with India where they don't use the US dollar no more. Like, they done did a workaround. So the dollar, the gas price is gonna shoot up from here on out. So that's about to be messed up.
And it's crazy because I know they still got some barrels on reserve as well too, but they still want to raise the price up and being greedy.
All right, freeze. I gotta hurt you. You gotta be in a bad way to enforce your race, huh? Like, I can't make it good. And then you're gonna take my new product that roll out. Now I gotta make it real bad for you. Well, you up there hollering, you in misery. You can't put no gas in your car to take your baby to school. Then he's coming like Superman. I got it, baby. Fed now. Just answer all your problems. And then
when our virtually come upon you, you will find him there first.
Exactly. They'll come, man, to sign up for this Fed now. They're gonna read the fine print. They're gonna say, go to this station, you have a syringe. They're doing it like they got the tattoo people doing it. You know, you go in there, a little quick little prick, flip, flap. Like scripture say, what it say, trust in Egypt. It should go in your hand and pierce.
Yeah, what was to them that put their trust in Egypt?
Here God. They gonna go in there, blah, blah. She gonna get her thing. Because it look dumb 2/3, they already think it's tight. They already ready to get it. They gonna tell you, you need to go get yours. Get your thing, it's good. Quit being like that. Don't be listening to hate groups. And go get it. They gonna tell us, man, you need to be a man and feed your baby. You're supposed to provide. A man supposed to provide. I can see you saying that right now. Go get that CHLP by any means necessary. You need to provide. You can't provide, you ain't a man. If a week 2/3 Jake simp, you can be like, oh shoot, I gotta go get it. She right.
Hey, click. And you know,
hey, that's precept. She said she you better say that.
That precept of the woman can't begin no sin.
Yeah, they go be on that. Hey.
And that precept reigned parallel throughout this 219 situation. It was a lot of J's that allowed their woman to go. Their mother and their woman to go get that
right. So that's a lot of J's. And the big reason they ain't got it is their mother told them to go get it. Don't give up your power to a woman. Yep. Don't give your strength to a woman. Or the way to destroy kings. So as a man, you supposed to set tempo for her. I know it's Babylon's great. You got women telling me what to do.
That's crazy because they say by the way with you destroy the kingdom. Don't you know you have one individual man of the Lord, you bring it forth the kingdom.
God.
And that's
with us.
Yep.
And that's happening. At a hard clip nowadays. Your average Jake, especially they well off, the woman run that. He run that. That Jake man, he will jump through hoops to do whatever she say, do to keep her calm. You know? That's a reason like they do open camp. I know Jake man, they gotta, ask the woman to even speak. Man, he can't speak without, she gotta give him go ahead to even talk. I'm like, man, ain't no way in the world to live like that. But Lord Jake living like that. That's Isaiah 3:12 too. That's my children, my people, children rule over you.
Yep. Children are the oppressors.
Yeah, children are oppressors, the women rule over you. Yep. That's Isaiah 3:12, man. And and like I said, the women, just like the scripture said earlier, the women are leading Jake to the death. She don't know no better. All she knows about what it say, woe to a woman that what it say? Yep, woe to a woman that is at Eve. Or something like a woman that lives in pleasure is dead if she lives.
Yeah, the woman that lives, you got it right out.
Okay, woman living pleasure, dead if she lives. Man, Eve over here in straight luxury. She getting extortion, child support, alimony. All kind of simps. She make a little social media account. It's all kind of simps. Baby, I'll pay this. Baby, I'll pay that.
Isaiah 32:9, where it says, rise up to women that are at ease.
You can't.
And that word at ease eventually goes into pride. Those women that basically, they got all of this alimony, and then it caused them to have pride. So that's why he said, rise up to women that are at ease. Yeah,
and I got to think about it too.
And like they comfortable not being able to suffer the consequences of their wicked acts as well too.
They don't know accountability. What's that? Wicked woman watch her mouth. So I can't know evil.
Yep.
I also noticed too, the main people that's gonna be pushing the MOTB it's gonna be Eve.
Yep.
She's gonna be the main one peddling that. Because like y'all said earlier, both of y'all said it, like Eve wants to remain in comfort. That money is a source of her comfort. So you think Eve gonna be able to go outside the windows and eat bugs? Hell no, your average Eve ain't about to do that, man. You're not about to eat no crap. I'm going through my MOTB. I'm leaving you. You know, yeah, you can't do that, man. She gotta go. Man, let's say it's gonna be very few sisters that get righteousness that like get salvation.
She be over there patting her head. Hell no.
Yeah, I'm not can't flip no woods.
I need my
Hey, first mosquito bite. Hey, first mosquito bite you get. This is what we get on TV.
He's the grasshopper because they'll go pay extra for shrimp.
Yeah, worse. They say you can eat a locust, you can't eat no shrimp. Like this is locust. That's not. Right. But Esau said that the shrimp is good, so he's more the shrimp is good. As soon as you get one mosquito bite, you go right to the FEMA camp and try to convince you to go with them. And if you're a weak simp man, they gonna do it, man. A lot of they gonna get destroyed because of that woman, man. You gonna tell them, man, get it, man. Them dudes is lying. Don't listen to them. Get that?
A king of the past the explanation of what step gathering is. As soon as you try to explain how we about to be living, she gonna I ain't even leaving the house.
Hey, like I said, you go get it, man. He's like, I'm not, no. I'm gonna convince you to go get it. Or try. And a lot of dudes gonna get destroyed because of they woman, man. You know, these simp dudes, they don't know how to you gonna convince them like, oh, I'll tell you who else, man. This other camp gonna convince dudes to get it. I can see Eve saying that's in IURC. They're gonna say, the MOTB is sin. Right. You can repent. So get your MOTB to microchip and then repent to Jesus and you good.
And that's how that twist.
That's
right there. Because that's what you read it in Revelation 14:9. He said it. If any man receive, you know, and that right there, that's the key word right there for that bullshit ass lie that they're trying to pull out. You know, because there is members of the IUIC that said that if you receive the mark, you can repent from it. No, you can't, motherfucker.
They said, yep, they said that too. Man, I remember that.
HOI
Was they General Yohana? Huh?
HOI, the Bible, he said you can take it out.
Oh, yeah. See? Yeah. The other can they said y'all should all up get that good lake of fire and that fire and brimstone destruction. That's horrible, man. That's everybody I the other day dead. All the stuff I heard Jenny Johanna say, the other dude that looked like you, ain't no way in the world I could be in that camp, man. That dude said a lot of blasphemy type stuff, man.
And that's how you know that they all these false camps, man, they got a congregation that just said prophesied to me on school thing. See, you know, they got a big ass and that represents 2/3 right there. I feel like it's the biggest Israelite camp in the US.
I think Nate got the most members.
Yep.
And if they don't leave him, all them gonna go into destruction. They was teaching at one point they're sin. And I heard one of they dudes talk about you can repent from getting MOTP. I'm like, you going to tell somebody who ain't read the scripture. Like I said, we read Revelation 49, it says different. And I was looking at Jake like, damn, even if y'all need to say something.
If you want to get it and then you get it taken out, no, you still receive it.
Exactly. You see, so it don't matter. The Lord knows you ain't got faith. You prove you ain't got faith when you take it. Right. That's already set up and matched. So like I said, Lord see you took that out, it don't matter to him. Got it. They said HOI is horrible, man. I don't like none of them camps. You know? Great millstone apostle elders, they kept the word pure, man. Subscribe to that doctrine and the like-minded brothers. That's it. But they ain't wavering in that, man. They warning the sheep and they do this thing, you know, in all sincerity. The other camps, shoot, they got it. I know some other camps like IUIC, that's like woman friendly. That's Eve friendly right there. Yeah, I know that camp ain't got it, man. That camp, that's why Eve said IUIC. Every Eve I meet that knows Eve like you say either GOCC or IUIC.
GOCC,
a lot of women. Yeah, hey, they got a lot of women too. I met a GOCC. And hey, I met a GOCC Eve. Where Elder Mount Zakba said they are. She showed that. She loved Edomites. And when the 1-9 got real bad, she bugged out, quit her job, bugged out bad. I said, then they are loving bug out. She did it.
Boy, that's GLCC. He told me that they're telling them to gather at the church, and they're gonna get on the bus and go to some portal, and then get on the ship to Tarshish. That's gonna be their salvation. I'm like, nigga, I ain't never heard no shit that wild. There's a whole bunch of shit that I told him, I'm like, you need to pick up your Bible because I could tell if you even listening to that, you just a whole bunch of scriptures that go contrary to everything you just said.
Right.
There's no way you ever read the Bible where he tells me he has. I'm like, man, the spirit in which you actually reading the Bible and still believe that. That shit got clergy response team vibes. They all that meet up and shit. That's what they, when you meet up, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna get turned over. No, that shit to me is basically telling them to meet up so they can turn their ass over. That's what I'm saying. They got that CRT vibe to it.
Sell them out. Sell out.
And this Ricard too, he's gonna try to get his money as soon as possible.
Hey, y'all heard my precept? Yeah. You got one out?
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Okay, bring that before I close out. That one. I got time for it.
Look, T-Bone Morpheus, like y'all speaking the truth. He said y'all brothers speaking the truth about Eve. So I'm like, yeah, we know, brother. We deal with her. We know.
Hey, just says the scripture.
Hey, you said the scripture, you see it. They said the main enemies when I first come to truth was Eve. They all like, don't do it, don't read it. Stop. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be a Babylonian. That's what that is.
And that Eve spirit.
He called the police on us down that way. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that, man. What was that? That was almost like 2 years ago, what?
Yeah, he called the police on us. Man, we talking about her eating my husband. I don't want to hear that.
And they must thought we were gonna have the food too. We just use with mother.
What's that? Michael 17? She think it's my enemy?
Yep.
Man, most Eve's your enemy, man. They got an Edomite program. Her job is to make sure you stay down, stay broke, and you do what Esau stay do. And that's her job.
And that's the Willie Lynch letter right there too, because and that's the part of the Willie Lynch letter that actually speaks about the woman is pretty much the bodyguard of Esau.
Yeah. I bet you I like boy call him YouTube dude. They call him German Shepherd. I'm saying that thing. German Shepherd, man. He's a protector of Esau his interests. You know, they're waving off wicked 2/3 Eves, man. Get out of here. I don't want to hear that. And she just mad because when Esau go down, her power go down too.
That's why that precept says that's the precept I'm getting ready to read right here, man. When he said, "She that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her." That's Micah 7:10. And you know, and she shall be trodden down at the mire of the street because she joined herself with Esau Edom program. And you know, it's another precept. I think that's Isaiah 13:16, when it says, "Everyone that found with Esau Edom, Luke paraphrase, shall be thrust through with the sword." And that's easy to the fullest right there. They're gonna be trodden down at the mile of the street. They're gonna get gunned down right along with Esau Edom king.
Yes, Isaiah 13:15.
13:16, all right. And now this is Job chapter 20 and verse 23. And it says, when he is about to fill his belly, right? And so when he is about to fill his belly, that is talking about Esau Edom when he get his beast system set up, right? And so he's not going to be, once you get all of this MOTB system set up, he's not going to be able to live in it for long. So that's why in Job, he said, when he is about to fill his belly, then Yahweh Bashim Yahushua shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. And see, once they feel like they got everything in place and they feel like they can, you know, party up and enjoy, that's when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gonna rain terror on them, man. Which ultimately brings me to the next precept, which is Isaiah 47:1. And it said, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there's no throne, O daughters of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." And it said, "Take the millstone and grind meal, and uncover thy locks, make bare the lead, uncover the thighs, and pass over the river." And it said, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen, and I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man."
Ooh, I'm talking about meet thee as a man. He can be poor and delicate power. Just let us know. All we got to do is wait Esau out. When he initiate the MOTB, everything will be classic big time. They're just gonna have a hard time initiating it, and you're gonna have a hard time maintaining it. And what did the Lord say? He's not gonna finish the MOTB. He's gonna start it, and the Lord go, "Hey, rain on this parade." That's it. So we're gonna wait it out, man. Don't get, oh man, I can't eat, I'm starving. That's why you should be fasting out, do that training. We're gonna wait this devil out. He's not going, this thing ain't gonna last.
like at all. It's gonna go quick, you know, because he having a hard time bringing it up. And once it go up, he's gonna have so much opposition. He's gonna be banged with 2/3, his own people, other craziness. He gonna have like certain areas with power on, because power gonna be off majority in this place, and he gonna have a hard time. And then, hey, like I read that scripture, when he at the apex of giving up MOTB, who gonna show up? The sky gonna crack, your house shot gonna show up, fathership gonna show up. Then that devil really gonna be bad in a bad way. Hey, we gonna turn the tides then, you know. So Yasserallah, endure, keep the faith, and hang on. We already got this devil beat. He on the ropes. He bloody. He beat. So he get his MOTP rolling out. Yeah, they gonna take away the money. They gonna have no money. But wait this devil out. We can win. We got the devil. All we gotta do is endure and be strong, man. Keep that faith. That faith gonna hold us. Keep that. The devil about to lose. He already lost. He losing now. Exactly.
Actually goes to Revelation 12:12, because the devil shall come down on you having great wrath, because the Lord that he has for the short time. And there's another scripture that I think about it with the two bowls, where it said, if it is possible, he got the very elect, but it's not possible. And he said his days shall be shortened for the elect faith. And so that's how you know that we got the victory, man. Lord willing.
That's gonna help too. Days gonna be short. Yep. We ain't gonna bear suffer this long time. Days gonna go by short.
Standard against it.
Oh yeah, that's the Isaiah 19. I'm waiting on that.
We gonna turn those waiting on
that. Basically waiting on that. That's their get back time then. That's their mighty recompense time then. That's when the hunter's gonna get down. I'm ready for hunt season. Right. You know, we fishing right now. I'm ready for hunt season, y'all probably. And it's coming soon. That's the great thing about it. So up my spirit. Hunt season's about to start up. So with that being said, you got any more, right?
Good. Yeah, I got one more. Okay, you basically just sum up everything you just said. The whole chapter. And this is Matthew 6:31-33. Therefore, take no thought, saying, "What shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For your heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things. But ye seek the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you."
I like that, man. Like I said, that wrapped everything up right there.
I read something similar to that in was it Revelation 21:8, where it said, "He that overcometh shall inherit all things." Man, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful right there, man. Hey, ponder on that scripture that Brother Miraculous read, y'all. That's gonna carry us through right there. With that being said, man, we've been edifying with you about praise glory too. Detail on the ball, baby. Hey, Kwame Yasharala. Hey, we got the victory, Yasharala. Hang on. We got the victory.